Computer, what's the definition of hope?
As a noun, hope is usually defined as the feeling that what is wanted can be had or that events will turn out for the best. As a verb, hope is usually defined as to look forward to with desire and reasonable confidence.
We're talking about hope today on the Blind Jedi Vlogs. The word hope, it's a really strong word. You could hope for a lot of things. You could hope for good weather. You could hope for a nice vacation. You could hope for a nice day. You could hope for anything. Anything your mind could think of, you could hope. If you don't have it and you want it, you could hope that you may get it someday. How does this pertain to sight loss? What are some of the things as a blind individual that I hope for? What are some of the things that I hope for? Do I hope for my sight to return? Sure, why not? Do I believe that one day that my sight will return? I guess I hope so. But trying to figure out exactly what we should hope for, what is reality, I guess is the biggest question we could ask ourselves, right? Because there's a lot of things that we could hope for. Should we hope for them? Should we spend endless hours and days and months and years and almost a lifetime hoping for something that may or may not happen? Or should we take the time that we have, use it wisely, and be as productive as we can be in our current situation? That's always been the thing that I seem to ask myself on the constant. I always hope to find happiness. Every single day I wake up, I'm like, today's gonna be a good day. I never say, I hope today's gonna be a good day. I usually start off my day saying, you know what, it is gonna be a good day. Gotta start off positive, right? We're on that quest for positivity. If you're new here and you have not yet hit that subscribe button, I encourage you to. We focus on educating, advocating, motivating, and inspiring others to just find their positivity, their happiness in life. We're on that quest for positivity, aka being one with the Force. I'm Jason, aka the Blind Jedi, and you are watching the Blind Jedi Vlogs, and I will welcome you. All right, again, if you like this video, force push that like button for me so we can move up the algorithm. Let's get back on topic, man. Because to me, hope is just something that is such a powerful word. Because it's weird. I know that I have to have things that I hope for. I have to have hope in my life to be positive. Without hope, you're endlessly just wishing for something at that point, right? To me, I'm very selective of what I hope for, right? I hope that one day Disney brings back the annual pass that I want. That's another story. I do hope that they find some real medical, scientific answers for blindness. I truly do. But I've learned over the course of my lifetime that I can't put all my hope or all my thoughts into hoping that one day that they will. I gotta reverse that thought process and say, you know what? I need to focus on things that I can control. Because when it comes to blindness and sight loss, right? We can't control what's gonna happen with our sight. It's out of our hands. The only thing I know that I need to deal with in the moment right now is to make sure that I prepare myself at every turn and at every cost for when my sight does get worse. And maybe one day eventually I don't have any sight at all. I hope that my kids get good grades. I hope that my kids become successful in life. I hope that they get an education and be everything that they want to be in life. I really do. I hope that for myself too. Do I hope one day I could drive? I don't know, it's pretty crazy out there. I don't know, as a passenger, let me know in the comments section down below. For those of you who can't drive and find themselves in that passenger seat, it's a whole new perspective, man. I get scared so often. I can almost never get in a car at night anymore. It really, really kind of freaks me out. All I see is lights just kind of passing by me, and I just, at that moment, I'm hoping that we don't get an accident. Hope can be good, hope can be bad. Hope is just one of those words that, we can hang on to, and we should hang on hope, and we should always believe, and we should always have goals. And we'll be getting to that shortly, I'm sure too, right? We all have to have these things in our life to really impact what our future is going to be. And we have to hope for the best. So again, is hope a negative word, or is hope a positive word? And I think that's where I want to put the focus of this conversation, right? Because in reality, and in reality being the key word here, in reality, as long as we're hoping for things that are real, that are reachable, just kind of like when you set goals, you're told to set your goals to make sure that they're reachable. I think hope falls in that same category. I think if we hope for things that we have no control over, if we hope for things that we don't know if ever will exist, could that be a detour in the things that we should be doing that we can't control? Can we hope for the ability to use Braille? Can I hope to get better at using VoiceOver on my iPhone? Can I hope to get better O&M skills so I'm more efficient when I'm walking around town or navigating a new area on a new adventure I want to go on? And I think if I put my hope in those type of areas, I think it's really productive. If I continue just to focus on the hope and my belief that one day they're going to cure me, I think that I'm just wasting time. Now, again, I'm only telling you my position, my thoughts, my feelings on my own particular sight loss, okay? My sight loss journey, how it affects me. It's not that I don't hope for those things at all. I just try not to put too much focus on that every single day, because I've been dealing with this for over 31 years at this point. And I just feel as if there can't be a time where I put too much thought process or hope into something that may not happen. But if I put more focus and hope for the best in my dailies, in my monthlies, and maybe even yearly goals as I set for myself to be able to learn a new piece of technology, to learn a new skill, whether it be in the kitchen or in the daily life skill that will help me be more of an efficient blind person, I try to more focus on that, because I know that will make a great or big difference in my life, right? If I focus on something that I can't control, or I don't even know will exist even a month from now, a year from now, or even years from now, or in my lifetime, I feel like I'm chasing myself into a black hole. Now I will say this, because I know there's millions of people that are going to be getting Stargardt's disease, something that I have, or RP, or other forms of macular degeneration, or other forms of blindness. And I know that, I hope that one day, I do really truly hope that one day that they do find a cure for the people that still have a lot of time left in life. And it's not that I'm saying that I don't. I'm just in a point in my life where, I want to focus on the things that matter, the things that I know are going to help me, that I can control. That I feel like that's where some of my anxiety becomes when I'm out in public and I'm by myself. I think a lot of my anxiety comes from I feel like I'm not in control of my situation, because I can't see things coming straight at me until it's like too close and I'm bumping into somebody, or I'm taking a wrong turn, or maybe even going into the wrong restroom. How many of you guys have actually done that on accident, gone into the wrong restroom? Leave me a comment down below if you've done that. There's always some weird, embarrassing thing that happens to me. I call it my blind moments, that happen to me out in public, or even in the house in front of the family. Those are the things that I get anxiety from, because I'm not in control. Does that make me a control freak? Nah, I don't think so. I just think that in the big picture of things, I want to be able to control how I navigate and how I handle those situations. And I hope, there it is again, I hope that one day I do it so seamlessly that it's not an issue moving forward in my life. It's crazy. It's crazy how our mind works. And I'm going to give a big shout out right now, and it's not like my shout out's going to make a difference in this guy's channel, but I watch a lot of Disney content. I watch a lot of Disney vlogs, Disney new channels, adventure new channels in general, or theme park driven channels. And there's a gentleman out there, he goes by Jojo. Jojo, and he does a lot of Walt Disney World videos. He's come over here on the West Coast where I'm at. He does Disney cruises and he's done other things, but he started doing something yesterday, and it was really impressive to me. It's similar on the lines to what I'm doing, and I had no idea he was doing this. I click on his video, and he is on this quest and this mission to like post every day in November, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And he was doing a mental health video. I guess he has some background and some schooling and counseling. And he was just talking about being positive and having a positive state of mind. And I don't know, if you guys are liking this channel and liking this series because it's positive and we're on that quest for positivity, I encourage you to go check Jojo out. And even if you don't want to watch all the other stuff, keep an eye out for his mental health stuff, because I think all of those things are extremely positive. Those are the kind of things I love to put in my life, that I love to listen to and I love to watch, because it makes me happy. It releases those endorphins that we get that makes us happy, and that's what I'm all about. It's one of the biggest thing that I've learned is to keep myself primarily stationary, focused on things that are positive. If I notice or it feels like something is becoming toxic in my life, I try to remove it if I can. You know, there's just things that happen in our life that are toxic that we can't necessarily just take away that easily. It's something that I have to work at and hope that it gets better, or hope that it goes away. Focusing on that word hope again. But you know, Jojo has a really positive channel and he's a very enthusiastic gentleman, so I really enjoy watching his content. And again, this is kind of why I like Disney. It's just Disney puts out that atmosphere. When I'm at the parks, it just gives me that joy, that happiness, and it really gets my endorphins really on a high. So again, we're going to be doing some Disney trips. We're going to be doing some other trips. I don't want to announce those yet until I for sure feel like I can navigate and pull that off, which I'm pretty sure that it will happen. But until I make a firm decision, I don't want to talk about some of the other adventures that I plan on doing. But make no mistake about it, Disney is like a second home to me once they make it a little bit more easier for me to manage that. And feel more confident in doing it on a regular basis. But those videos will be coming. But again, I just want to thank everybody. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I drop a video. And if you like this video and it still encouraging you and giving you positive thoughts, force push that like button for me. And until next time, make sure you stay one with the Force, and the Force will be with you always.